welcome back. We did a little run on the Metro Coffee Shop, so thank you, Metro Coffee, for your use of the internet. And now we have words from the prophet himself, Isaiah 48, chapter, well, that is the chapter, 48, verse 10.
Okay. You want me to read it?
Yes, please.
See, I have refined you, though not as silver. I have tested you in the furnace of affliction.
Yeah, how appropriate to read before these words from Aaron. We sent them in via messaging, text, sort of inner vibes woven. He is healing in the hospital. He's doing well.
Right.
But he wanted me to get these thoughts out. He said, well, I did not see the Arizona game Saturday, which he made that before. But I would say that that DeLome threw the game away for the Panthers, who came out more like pussycats rather than football players. Now, I have cleaned this up for the thousands of grammatical typing and spelling errors.
That's good.
Baltimore played tough against Tennessee, who could have easily won that game too. Flacco is winning games, and for a rookie, that's all you can ask for. Philly played the type of game that they needed to win against a familiar foe in the Giants. The script was turned this year, and the Giants got a taste of how hard it is to be the number one seed. And Philly got a taste of how helpful being the underdog can be. Finally, Pittsburgh played a great game. All three phases worked well for them. They let up the defense a little bit in the end of the game, but they dominated the third quarter, only giving the Bolts one offensive play in the whole third quarter.
Oh yeah,
I
I
did
forgot
forget
about
that part. That was insane.
That was crazy.
The offense running the ball on every play, and that's when you had that punt on the head, and that's when you had the interception in the end zone, which was the only play they ran. Yeah, that was crazy. Aaron goes on to say, I must say that if Arizona makes it to the Super Bowl, I will do something outrageous, like go on a date with a girl that I did not pay. I'm still liking Pittsburgh. They can win against either the Eagles or the Cardinals. Baltimore could play well against Arizona, but will struggle if they play Philly in their aggressive defense. Arizona, if their defense keeps playing well, will be a tough opponent. I expect two well-played games, but in the end it will be Pittsburgh and Philly in the Super Bowl. Thanks, kids. So on that note, how you feeling about things? Are you seeing a Pennsylvania showdown, like so many have? When you had that hype a few years ago, it was the Eagles who got in the Super Bowl, but it was the Patriots who got in. And that Super Bowl was a good one, from what I'm told. I didn't see any of it. I was in the hospital with a kidney attack.
I was just going to ask if you got into a fight with the same 5-year-old girl.
No. I got in a fight with a drug cartel who ruptures kidneys. And then they thought it was going to be the Pennsylvania Showdown again. But the next time, just a few years ago, it was the Steelers and Seahawks in the Super Bowl. So the Steelers made it. So this could be the year where they finally meet, the Battle of Pennsylvania. Or you could have the two lowest seeds, the two number 6 seeds, the Eagles and the Ravens.
Can you have one of each?
One of each.
You said the two low ones.
I just listed who they were, the Eagles and the Ravens.
Right. Can you have one low one and one high one?
Not really. The highest one is number 2.
Okay.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Okay, never mind.
It's kind of dumb and smart at the same time. So you can punch me for that one.
I will, don't
Just
worry.
slap me a little bit later.
Don't worry.
It's gonna hurt.
Yep.
I'm sorry. If you understand, then you're a better man than I am. Or a woman. Or a little kid. Or grandma. Or the lady who bagged my groceries the other day. Who probably still wants to know how my life is going. Or can the Cardinals go to the Super Bowl? No, but can they? Who are you seeing? What do you got, Super Bowl?
Tell me who's playing who again?
Eagles and Cardinals. Eagles at Arizona.
Okay.
Steelers and Ravens. Ravens at Pittsburgh.
I don't know. I think maybe from what I foreseeing the Eagles and the Cardinals might be kind of close, considering like how both teams are going. Like they're both going pretty good. So I think that one might be kind of close. With the other one, I think, did you say Pittsburgh and Ravens? I think the Ravens defense is going to get tired, and Pittsburgh might win.
Okay, so you have Pittsburgh. You didn't pick any from the other
Do
game.
I have to actually pick?
Who's in the Super Bowl?
The Cardinals.
The Cardinals?